Hey guys, and welcome to another Polymer Clay tutorial. Today we are going to create king emojis from Clash Royale, and I will also pick the winner of the Shelf of the Month. Okay, before we get started, let's have a quick look at the Snaps Group Clay creations. There are great new artworks every day and I am still amazed by your creations. ClayStation is the winner of today's Shelf of the Month series. You are so talented and super engaging. Thank you so much for posting such great artwork and creating such great artwork. Look at that! It's a Christmas squid or Doomfist, very detailed, just love the artwork, Rick and Morty. If you also want to be featured within my show, just share within the Snaps Group Clay creations and I will pick you for the Shelf of the Month series next month, so in February. But now let's get started, let's create the king emojis from Clash Royale. We will start with the thumbs up version and after that we will create the crying king. I have been thinking a lot lately about these emojicons, not because they are so great, they are, but because I always have the feeling while playing that these 4 emojis are not enough to express my feelings during playing Clash Royale. I always have the feeling that there are a lot of emojis missing. And yeah, maybe you have the same feeling about that. I would love to read some of your crazy ideas for further emojis, king emojis, which Supercell should create and include into the game. I think this would be really amazing and maybe we could even create one of these great ideas. But for now, let's jump in, let's create the thumbs up version of this king. He has a pretty big smile, so be sure to create the teeth first. This is a very thin layer of white clay, and now this is brown, very dark brown clay. I even mixed in some black, you have seen that, and now we will cut away the part where the teeth will be seen shining out of the bushy beard, and this is the moustache we will create of the king. It's also a very thin layer, and now we will mix the color gradient for the nose. As you know, and I have talked about that earlier in some of my tutorials, I don't know why, but the characters from Clash Royale do have color gradients at the nose a lot. Yeah, this is these are the eyes, pretty simple to create for these emojis, as there is no iris. Now the eyebrows as well. Let's create the crown, and then we are almost finished. These emojis are pretty great to create as a beginner, so if you're still or just started with clay creations, I think this is a great model to start with, as you don't have to be that detailed and accurate with the model. Yeah, these are the arms of the thumbs up version. I think this is the only emoji with arms in the picture, with a very, very big thumb, and this one is finished. Now let's also create the crying king as well. It starts the same, we need just some bright blue and some orange. You can use the same technique I am currently using. And now, yeah, this is the belt buckle. At least I thought this is the belt buckle, maybe it's even some kind of a scarf, I don't know. And now let's create this sad mouth which is crying, and also the chin. This will be the thin layer for the beard as well. Yeah, we are making some quick progress here with these emojis, as they are not that detailed. Like, let's say, the Night Witch, for example. This was one of the most complicated creations from Clash Royale which I ever created, I think. Let's create the nose as well. It's the same technique as on the previous emoji, king emoji, but this one is a bit different. This one has pretty big eyes and big iris and this shiny white detail in the eye. And later, after hardening in the oven, we will also add some transparent polish to the eyes and also to the tears. This is the stream of the tears. It's not just normal blue, bright blue clay, it's translucent clay. This means this one gets a very slightly, a very little bit transparent after baking in the oven. It's hardly noticeable, but I just love this effect kind of clay. Now let's also create the crown. I haven't found a better way to create a crown. Let me know if you found a better way to create crowns. Just attach it and we place it onto the plate, creating this lake of tears, and we are ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked king emojis. Now we will start assembling, which means we will just glue these two arms to the side of the head. And this one is almost finished. I just take a black pen for painting some shadows. When you look very close at the images in the game, you see that it is just slightly black. So this is what we are doing. And also for the other emoji as well. But first, let's start with the eyebrows, coloring now the shadow on the beard. And after that, I already told you, just take some transparent polish or any kind of polish you find in your household. And this gives just a wet, great look. And I guess, finally, that's it! The king emojis! I am so curious how you like these king emojis. As you know, there are two further I can create, and maybe you even have another idea of any Clash Royale king emoji which we could probably create. Let me know, write it down in the comments. Please also check out my latest Clash Royale creations. It's the Hunter and the Royal Ghost. I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you on Friday. Take care. Bye. Thumbs up.